The Republican Party is leaving about $80 million on the sidelines every single cycle. And it's not because of their candidates, it's not because of their message, it's something almost nobody is looking at: email infrastructure. So let's zoom out for a minute. Democrats consistently outraise Republicans in online small dollar contributions. And that gap has widened over the last 3 cycles despite increased investment from the right. Now, a gap that grows cycle after cycle isn't an issue with the party's message or the brand, but it points to an operations problem. So we went and looked for it. The Center for Campaign Innovation analyzed the email headers from 75 House and Senate campaigns this cycle. This is where the Democratic advantage comes from. Democrats are running on 2 platforms, and 2/3 of the Democratic campaigns we measured, 22 out of the 35, send their email from one single block of IP addresses owned by NGP Van. Republicans, they're scattered across 25 different IP blocks, more than a dozen different platforms. Now, why does this matter? Well, it's because Google, Yahoo, and Outlook decide whether your campaign's email lands in the inbox or the spam folder based on the reputation of that sending IP block that it comes from. So when a Republican Senate candidate is sharing its sending infrastructure with Geico Insurance, and another Republican House campaign shares its block with a bank from Peru, a ski resort, and a medical supply company, Google is more likely to stop those emails from hitting inboxes. Democrats have spent over a decade building a trusted reputation on one shared infrastructure. A brand new Democratic campaign inherits that reputation from day one. But Republicans start over every single cycle on a smaller, mixed-purpose infrastructure with no shared political context. This is the exact same coordination problem Red solved for online donations. It just hasn't been solved for email yet. So what does this disadvantage cost Republicans every cycle? $80 million. Here's the math. Republicans raise about $750 million a year in online small dollar contributions. Roughly 30% of that comes through email. That gives us a $210 million base. Right now, we conservatively estimate that only about 70% of that email actually reaches the inbox. If we fix the infrastructure, it could go up to 85% or even higher. That's $30 million a year. And if we get better donor retention and cheaper list building costs, it could climb towards $45 million. So we'll call it $40 million a year, and across a 2-year election cycle, that's $80 million. To put that in perspective, that's the entire small dollar program of a top-tier competitive Senate race that just doesn't exist right now because of email infrastructure. Now, here's the good news. The fix isn't complicated. You can build the conservative equivalent of what NGP Van gives Democrats: a shared email infrastructure. The technical requirements are pretty modest. There's no engineering breakthrough required, and the conservative digital ecosystem already has the talent to build it. What's missing isn't technology, it isn't capital. What's missing is coordination and cooperation among the major committees, the major donors, and the major consulting firms. And the payoff? It's $80 million a cycle, sitting on the sidelines.